I have a question for you.
What is
Why the fuck do you look like you're in your mid-30s?
it? Crack cocaine.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay, end the video. Bye, guys.
No, I had something I wanted to talk about. It's because I'm sure most of you have seen the guy. I know you've seen the guy. The one who gives out like secret formulas of restaurants. The guy who talks to a mirror.
Okay.
You've seen him, right?
Okay.
You've seen him?
Yeah. Maybe.
You've probably
I don't
seen
remember.
him. Yeah. So, the guy is 24 years old. He looks like he's in his 30s. And he sparked a serious conversation I had with myself. Shocker. Why the fuck do Gen Z, like people who are Gen Z, look so much older than the people who are actually millennials? He's not the only one who looks like that. Like, I have a brother who's a millennial. Most people think I'm the older brother, even though I'm younger by 5 years. And I thought it was a fun topic because every single day that passes through, people try to criticize Gen Z for being so carefree, so not giving a shit about everything. But to age faster than you actually do, you need to have a lot of stress. And I think that Gen Z is one of the generations, not just because we are Gen Z, even though we're at the start, not just because we're Gen Z, but I really do think that Gen Z has it the hardest. Because when you see the boomers, they have a house, they have a job that they've had for 50 fucking years. Gen X, right? That was Gen X, was
Yeah,
before
Gen X.
millennials?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gen X, stable jobs, still most of them pay mortgage on a house. Millennials, they're kind of struggling.
Kind
And
of
then-
an understatement, but yeah.
And then you get the Gen Z, where we know that we will never fucking own a house.
You know what? I explain being Gen Z is like,
Mm.
you know, one Halo mission where it's like objective, survive. That's
exactly.
it. Like I have that constantly up above, objective, survive, and that's it.
Every single night you go to bed, you get the GTA mission passed.
Respect minus.
And when you wake up tomorrow, you're like, ah shit, here we go again.
Legit, not even funny. Not even funny. Oh my god.
No, but I thought this would be a fun topic to try and see what you think. And do you share the opinion that Gen Z actually looks older than they are?
Like as you said, I have no idea why this is the case. But yeah, young people definitely like in part try to look older nowadays, but also definitely look older because of outside circumstances. For example, a figure that was controversial recently was the latest darts champion, who's like 16 years old but looks like a 40-year-old man. I don't know if you heard about them.
Nope.
They roasted his ass so much that 'cause how do you look like that at 16? Anyways, roasting the dude aside, congrats to his achievements. There was a couple of videos that I watched recently that gave an interesting perspective on this. As I said, our generation is plainly pot fucked. We just have to come to terms that we'll never own property or completely alienated from one another. And there's, well, it's an imminent socioeconomic and well, ecological collapse.
Yeah.
Really, it's constantly imminent. We just don't know when it's gonna come, but it's coming. And living in those kind of circumstances, to call it stressful will be an understatement. I watched a School of Life video yesterday that had an interesting conclusion. We're the first generation that is uniquely faced with the challenges that it's facing. So no wonder that we're gonna become degenerate in certain aspects. Cause, let's be honest, a lot of Gen Z's online are degenerates and cringe.
Oh, yeah.
Let's be honest. Let's be
Oh, yeah.
completely honest. But I don't completely blame them. Because all of us are faced with something that's historically unprecedented. For example, something that we keep bringing up, the silent depression. Nowadays, the economy is worse than it was during the Great Depression, and yet nothing is done about it. We're
Yep.
just chugging on forward. And this is a unique position, because here you have something that was threatening Western civilization some 100 years ago, and nowadays it's just like, it's just natural state of being. That's how bad things are. And yeah, like,
Not just that, like
I'm surprised most of us don't have Marie Antoinette syndrome.
yeah.
I really am surprised.
I mean, it's not just like the Great Depression. There was another economical crash of the stock market in 2008, right?
Yeah, bro, we have like two once in a lifetime crashes. 2008.
2008 was like
and
the
COVID.
crash.
Yeah.
2008 was the crash.
Yeah.
And still it wasn't as bad when you compare like the living situation that a person can afford with one job compared to now.
Yeah.
Because now you don't have a economical crisis. Yeah, we fucking do. You can't afford anything with one job. Like, you literally can't afford anything
Yep.
with one job. You work, like, you're employed, right?
Yeah.
You still do side hustle with freelancing, right? Because you can't afford shit. And
Yeah, I think there's a statistic done, and I don't know where it was. I think it was Brazil or the US. 90% of Gen Z nowadays have some sort of freelance account
Yep.
somewhere.
Yep.
Be it an Upwork, a freelancer, wherever.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
That's freelance.
It's freelance, yeah. Which is stark contrast, because it shows how we're also changing the job market.
Yeah.
Because most of our generation are active as freelancers.
Mhm.
We're rejecting traditional work practices, work roles, and all that, which is interesting.
I mean, like, let's go back to the topic why, at least why I think that Gen Z looks older than they really should be. You remember when we grew up, because, you know, we're Eastern Europeans, we still had the values of millennials. Like, growing up, we still used clothes that our parents got from their cousins, brother, sister, whatever. And our clothes were worn by our older cousins or siblings or whatever. And then you have modern, like at the end of Gen Z, before Gen Alpha?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, those people who should be like 17 now? 18?
What?
Something like that? Like the latest.
Gen Alpha?
No, Gen Z. Like
Gen Z.
latest Gen Z. They're 17, 18, something. Something on
Um,
Don't quote me on this. But they're younger.
I think a bit older.
Anyway, they're a bit younger than us.
Yeah.
Growing up, when they were in high school, they looked like they could be in college. Like, they looked like they could be in college.
I know. I taught them.
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
Exactly. And be it from the whole internet, you know, phenomena where people, kids, teenagers try to do their makeup, try to, you know, wear more provocative things, which is fucked up. It's completely fucked up. Why the fuck are you doing that? But I think that there is a weird conception when it comes to Gen Z on the internet that you have to grow up. And you have to grow up as soon as possible. Like, we have heard of so many teenagers trying to start their own business. 10 years ago, that was not the case. Like, of course, there were some, but that was never the case. Like, you go to high school, you go to college or university, you get your degree, you get your job. Now, you go to high school, probably gonna drop out.
Yeah.
If you're in the West where that's actually allowed. Because here, you can't, sadly. And then, you know, you're gonna figure out life, which adds stress. When you don't have life set in stone, where, you know, you have to fight your own way, you have to make your own path. It does wonders to the body in a negative way, where you're gonna have gray hair, you're gonna get, what's it called, like wrinkles, yeah, at the age of 20. And again, going back to the phenomena of people trying to dress more, like, to appear more older by dressing, which has never been done before. Like, well, it maybe has, but still in the past, you know, 20-year-olds were dressing up in the 20s like emos, you know? They were 30 and they dressed up, yep. Are you thinking about their friend?
No,
Oh.
not that. the old trope where you put on a great coat and a hat. It's just like three people stacked against each other. One R-rated movie ticket, please. But we don't even need to do that trope anymore.
Yeah. No, but like, the thing is, it's like before the video that I mentioned at the start, before I saw the guy say that he's 24, I never thought about this, but ever since I actually had the conversation with myself, yeah, like younger people look way older than the older people. And to me, it's kind of worrying because that indicates you do not have your childhood freedom that people used to have. You don't have the carefree life of a teenager because now you have to think of some way to make money because, you know, just allowance from your family at the age of 14, 15 is not enough. So you have people working from the age of 14 or 15 in McDonald's and whatever.
Mhm.
Of course, that was always present, but it's not as present as it is today.
Yeah.
So that adds to the stress, and it's kind of worrying to see, you know, young adults looking 40. What the fuck are they gonna look like when they're actually 40? Benjamin Button? Are they gonna look
Fossils.
younger?
Fossils.
Are they gonna look younger at 40? Like, what the fuck?
In this economy.
Yeah, probably not.
Nope.
Well, yeah, this was just a fun topic I wanted to talk about. Do you have something else to add?
Yes, I have.
Then go ahead.
The age-old quote. The children yearn for the mines.
That's why they play Minecraft.
Exactly. Exactly.
But as always, let us know what you guys think, and we'll see you next time. Peace.